Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcore Guides, bringing my guide for Transformers Devastation, Grimlock campaign on Prime difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 4 entitled Possession. This one I think is actually... I don't even think this is even the shortest chapter. It might be. It very well might be. Actually, maybe. I don't remember. Maybe Chapter 5 might have been it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so this chapter, actually, funny enough, not really a bad one. Probably one of the more enjoyable. I mean, I still enjoy Chapter 1. I think Chapter 2 I don't really care much for. Or was it Chapter 3? I think it was both 2 and 3. I don't remember exactly. Well, the one with the damn having to throw the Energon thing, I already forgot what it was. I recorded commentary for it too. I already forgot what it was. I think it was Chapter 2. But, yeah, the one you have to do the top-down Energon cube thing, that one sucks ass. Mainly just that part, to be fair. Not the whole chapter. The whole game is great. I mean, you just can't. You just can't. I can't lie. The whole game's good no matter what you do, but... Yeah, except for that. I actually don't like those top-down parts. Those are really annoying. They were cool at first, but now they've gotten really irritating. Speaking of irritating, trying to catch these damn secrets with Grimlock is quite difficult. Of course, if I had machine gun, I could always just shoot them down, but, you know, I went with Confuse Ray, and I just stuck with it, so... Yeah, there's that. What else is there to really talk about? Well, we just got past the bridge in the last chapter, and now I gotta go basically back again, I guess. So there's that. And the funny part about the bridge section, though, is back then, in my original guides, I would always just fight everybody on the bridge, which is possible. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. If you want the extra credits or whatever, if you just really need money that bad or need stuff that bad, you can always do it, or just want to get... I want to say if you want to try to go for a double S rank, you might have to be forced to do these. But in all reality, you can just skip past, for the most part, you can just skip past a lot of this stuff and be fine. You don't have to engage. Real quick, you don't have to aim and shoot. If you aim, it might make Grimlock focus on somebody else. But you can just shoot without aiming. I should have probably kept that in mind while I was doing Wheeljack campaign as well. That I can just shoot the damn gun at the damn bombs and not have to worry about my character locking on. Now, if you do run across a bridge like I do, keep in mind that there might be a chance that somebody might follow you from, you know, behind. So just do bear that in mind. Real quick, if you want to make this fight, if you're not going for double S, you just want to get through Prime. I would highly recommend doing what I did at that first. Yeah, just do that. Just do the dodge, hold triangle maneuver, because it helps out tremendously when it comes to fighting these ass wipes off. And man, I just love this game. Man, I love it. Weirdly enough, it makes me want to play Bayonetta. The reason why I've not played Bayonetta in a while, though, Bayonetta 1, is because it's fucking long. That's why. And I've wanted to do Infinite Climax for a while. But the thing with Infinite Climax is it's basically just hard mode without Witch Time, which sounds absolutely... It sounds horrendous, but it's really not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it does kind of suck not having Witch Time, of course. Like, I'd rather have it than not, which is what Bayonetta 2 gives you, which is actually even more scary. I've always had this line of thinking that if a game allows you to do something, even on the hardest difficulty setting, that can only mean one thing. That difficulty setting is going to be dastardly hard. Which is funny because, honestly, Transformers Devastation kind of just breaks that argument in half. There's this move that you can unlock, for those that are not aware. I mean, if you're watching Chapter 5, you probably should know it by now, but if for whatever reason you catch my video and you've never seen Transformers Devastation before, by the way, that was a nice boost into Drive Rush right there. That was beautiful. This is a beautiful chapter, man. This is so far so good. Holy shit. I'm kicking ass. Yeah, picking on Motormaster is always kind of fun. You do get a trophy for that, though, actually. If you do kill him beforehand, you do get a achievement/trophy for it, so keep that in mind. But anyway, there's a move where you can get where even if you were to dodge and get hit at the same time as dodging, you can still activate focus time, which is the thing that Bayonetta allows you to do as well. But Prime difficulty lets you keep that. And so you might be thinking, like, well, that's a really, really good move. That even if Prime lets you keep that, then Prime must be, like, devastatingly hard. Funny enough, not really. I don't know what it is, but I remember Magnus mode being way more difficult than Prime difficulty. That could be because maybe I just didn't have the proper weapons. Maybe I didn't have the proper, not really stats, but like levels for weapons and tech and what have you. That's probably what was going on back in the day. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, it could be a number of things, you know. And now that I've beaten Prime, God knows how many times, I think if I was to, you know, because I've just recently unlocked Magnus mode for the 360 version of the game, because I bought both the 360 and PS3 one, because why the fuck not, because I'm insane. Because I have those now, I just beat the 360 one. I just unlocked Magnus mode, and it's like, I should go back through that again, just to see what it's like. Which makes me kind of want to go through and do Vanquish on hard, just for the sake of just doing it, because it technically is a different difficulty mode than God hard is. So a guide for that wouldn't be out of the question, but we'll see what the near future kind of holds, because I got other things I should probably be working on besides fucking videos all the time. But yeah, so with Bayonetta on Infinite Climax, again, it is hard mode without Witch Time, but when I was playing it myself, I used items. That's what kind of helped me get through it a bit, so that, I guess you could say, it takes away a lot of the difficulty, but still, it was allowed. You know, the game let me do it, so why not? But Infinite Climax with Bayonetta 2 lets you use Witch Time, and it makes me kind of scared that maybe it'll be a lot harder than that, because again, you know, with Transformers, it's like, oh, I get those abilities even on the hardest difficulty setting. But maybe Bayonetta 2 might be easier on Infinite Climax. I don't know. Maybe it might be easier than the first game was. I don't know. A number of things could happen with it. I've never done it yet. I've wanted to for so long, but it's Bayonetta 2, and I'm just not like the biggest fan of Bayonetta 2. I don't really know exactly what it is anymore. I don't remember what my reasoning was, but I've never really liked it nearly as much as I liked 1. And I can tell you right off the bat, right now, that 3 is the same way. I still have yet to play Cereza, though. I've not played that yet. It looked nice. It's not that it didn't look... It's not that it looked bad or whatever. It looked fine. Hell, I still have Wonderful 101 to go beat. I still have yet to go beat that damn game. And I think I have it... I think I own it on Wii U. Still, maybe. Let me go check. So anyway, this section, it's time to do an actual guide for this part. So, the protection missions are absolutely god-awful. And do keep in mind that Wheeljack can heal over time. Thank God for that. But I don't know when he heals. I think he heals when there's nobody attacking him. Well, of course. But, I mean... I don't know if it's like wave-based, which I don't think it is, because this is still wave 1. So it's mainly just a time-based thing. Okay. So when it comes to the first wave, you really want to just activate the dodging triangle, or the drive rush triangle move. The one where basically Grimlock slams himself on the ground and knocks people away. Now, when you get to the Insecticon part, this is where it gets more difficult, because I think these are Scrapnels, right? No, these are Kickback. Kickback, I think, has a lightning ability, right? Because Bombshell has, like, the explosion things that they do, the purple explosion thingies. So, the electrical attacks is what you're really wanting to go and kill off before it gets too bad. But it's so hard to kind of just catch them anyway. But if you're fast enough with the Insecticons, they're not that difficult. It's just the fact that the lightning storms is what causes that problem to happen. But if you wanted to, you could always stand near Wheeljack while he's getting hit with lightning, and then just do focus, like dodge focus time, and then use that to your advantage to go up and chase down the Insecticons. Because like you mainly want to try to get them to target you, but that's the hard part, because they'll just be targeting Wheeljack anyway. So if they're just going to target him, you might as well just say fuck it and just dodge him getting hit, and then go from there. And so like yeah, that's kind of the thing I try to focus on as much as I can, just staying near Wheeljack, so that I can get a dodge and get focus time, and that I can use that to my advantage to catch up, to catch somebody off guard or whatever. And then honestly, the Confuse Ray thing might actually work on the Insecticons too. But depending on, also real quick, depending on what character you have, I would say that your overdrive ability would be also wonderful to use as well. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Wheeljack, even Sideswipe all have really good ultimate attacks for Insecticon part. But Grimlock, oh, sorry about that. Oh my god, sorry about that. Grimlock, on the other hand, does not really have that as effectively, I would argue. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. My bad. Things happen. What can you do? Anyway, the last wave is not too bad. It's just 2 ground soldiers, so it's nothing really too hard to keep up with. Thank God for that. And funny enough, I can't believe I'm saying this, but whenever ground soldiers show up, when it comes to that part, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad that you guys showed up, because I know I'm basically done, and I got nothing else to worry about. And of course, you know, with ground soldiers, you just pick on them like you normally do. They're not too bad. They're only really bad when there's like more than 2 or 3 at a time. That's when they get really annoying. So, Minotaur fight. This is all just nothing but dodge like crazy. And I'm using hammer because, again, it does a lot of damage. It does a good amount of damage. And do bear in mind that I do level up my weapons from time to time. So, I don't know exactly what level my weapon is at now. But just bear in mind that I do tend to do that. I would say just level up to as high as you possibly can. Real quick, I don't remember what the name of the yellow car was. But I think he's the one that typically gets a hit on you. Whenever you're doing, whenever they're doing that transformation, that combining part. I think that's usually the one that kind of clips me from time to time. So just continuously dodge while they're combining, and then you can get a nice, good focus attack or focus dodge going. So there's that. There's at least part 1. You get a checkpoint there. Don't worry about it. If you die, you don't have to do it all over again. You can shoot the electric balls, or you can use them to your advantage. You can use them to gain an extra bit of focus time, which, to be fair, any amount of focus is good focus. Also, real quick, I do have a piece of tech that's equipped that allows me, I think, for more invulnerability, or was it more focus time allotted or something like that? Like, I'm allowed to have, like, just like a split second longer or something like that. I forget exactly, but still. If you have the ability to equip tech, or if you have the tech for it to equip, I would suggest equipping or building and equipping really good tech that allows you to have good dodge mechanics. Or mainly good focus time stuff. That's a big thing for me, is focus time in this game. Can you imagine this game without focus time, though? I mean, it'd be possible. It wouldn't be like that difficult. I mean, it'd be a lot more difficult, yeah, but it wouldn't be like extremely difficult. But that would be really cool, though. You know, I think, honestly, if we ever, God forbid, if we ever got a remaster of this game, I would fucking kill for that. But if for whatever reason this game came back, we got a sequel or whatever, or if somebody modded it or something, I would love the option to either just turn off focus time or just have a difficulty mode where you can not have that. Also, yeah, we got that Goomba stomp. That was quite nice. I think it would be kind of cool, you know? It'd be a fun challenge to try out. But anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and take care, everybody.